everyone, what's up? I hope you guys are doing super amazing. Welcome back to my channel. So let's start off with a very interesting new series for the next 10 days, and I call it as the Tarot Layout series. So in the course of next 10 days, we will learn about 10 different types of tarot spreads, which will definitely help you bring out the true essence of tarot while doing a reading. These are very simple spreads that you can do, or anyone can do. You could be a very beginner in the tarot field, or you could be someone who has a big bunch of experience in tarot, or you could be someone who has randomly bought a tarot deck and you want to start off with your tarot journey but you're still not very sure, or you want to just experiment with it. This spread is for you. This spread, I call it as the card of the day spread. Ideal time to do this spread if you're doing it for yourself, beginning of the day. If you're doing it for people around you, or if you're doing it for a YouTube video, or you want to do it for someone, definitely understanding the energies of the current day. This is what has to be done in the morning, okay, before the day begins. So let's start and understand how the deck arrangement looks like here. First of all, just like in any other reading, you're supposed to cut, shuffle, and then, randomly pick your cards or let your cards fly out and then you choose. I prefer randomly choosing the cards over, flying out at times. But for this particular read, what I did, or this particular sample, I actually let the cards fly out. So this is your card number 1. The card number 1 talks about your opportunities, the things, the energy which will be presented to you throughout the day. That's your card number 1. The card number 2 talks about the minor details that one needs to focus on while attending or while trying to obtain or balance this particular energy. Okay, so this is the arrangement: 1, 2, and number 3. Number 3 talks about your reactions, the outcomes, how it would be, what do you need to do, all of those things that will come here. Let's upturn the cards and let's see which will help us understand the spread better. The first card when we upturn, whoa, that's Ace of Pentacles. I promise people, I did not see the cards earlier. We have Ace of Pentacles here. So this is not, let me remind you people, this is not a prediction or anything that I'm doing. I'm doing a sample reading, okay? If it resonates with you, great. You're, free, you're happy to pick up the cues from here. This card talks about the opportunities, the abundant opportunities that's going to come the person's way. It's like someone, you just wake up in the morning and someone knocks at your door and like, hey, you know what? There's so much abundance for you and for your plate for today. That's the energy: prosperity, wealth, opportunities. A lot of opportunities will come the person's way to manifest abundance in all forms. Abundance is not only related to money, but all of other forms. It could be a new beginning for all different abundant sources, could be a new opportunity that has come the person's way, a new job offer, something very new, very fresh start of abundance, okay? If the person have been feeling stuck for a while, this card will remove it all. Let's look at card number 2. The card number 2, whoa, Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands energy is a very optimistic, fiery movement energy. So by this card, it means if we have to balance this energy, definitely talks about, being optimistic, being positive, understanding yourself, paying minute, attention to those minute details in your life, always taking charge of things, doing things, being patient. The other side of Queen of Wands, in a generic reading, is that the person can be very chaotic and very impatient because there's too much of chaos, okay, too much of rush, and too much of over optimism can at times be there, because of which the expectation might rise. Okay, now let's move on to the third card, which talks about 5 of Cups. Okay, all right, now I see it talks about the outcome. So you see here, it says that abundant opportunities for abundance will definitely be there if the person takes advantage of that opportunity and makes everything. Or else there could be situations wherein the person might have to face disappointment regarding things or the abundance. So if you just lose your patience, if you just lose your cool, you might just end up losing the abundance that you have. Not all of it, but a certain part of it. But again, being the very fiery energy, being the impatient energy, you might contemplate on the things that you do not have in your hand rather than focusing on what you have. Also for few, I also see that, instead of being happy about what you have in the abundance that you have, you might just start contemplating on the things that you don't have. So it is advised to focus on the things that you have in your hand rather than crying over spilt milk. All right, people, this was our first spread. I will see you guys super soon tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye bye. I wish you guys all the best. Bye.